nothing to laugh at. These people lived a very good lifestyle doing this. And what they would do is they would find American citizens willing to marry for money. Hey guys, this video today is a crazy one. It's gonna be titled 6 Filipino held in US for marriage with green card scam. Now, this is wild because it not only 6 Filipinos, it had 5 foreigners as well. And what they did was, of course, they set up altogether 400 fake marriages. And some would think not, but they had Filipinos in the Philippines give them over $20,000, give them $20,000 to $30,000 to get married for a green card. Now when you take that $20,000, and that's on the low end, right, because they made up to 30, so you take that 20 and times that over 400 times, $8 million. So they were making money hand over fist. And you know, the ringleader actually had an employment agency in Los Angeles as a friend, and it makes sense that this was in Los Angeles. Think about it, 45% of all the Filipinos in the US are in Los Angeles. It's been like that for a while. Filipinos have been migrating to Los Angeles even back in like the 60s, 70s. You know, I've seen videos and pictures of Filipinos in the same gangster type gear that they were rocking back then in US, inside of California. Yeah guys, so the other 5 people, they were the brokers, and what they would do is they would find American citizens willing to marry for money. And this happened in 2022. And you have to think about it. I understand why it happened then. Right now, things in the US have gotten crazier. Even I've heard reports that they're crazier than they used to be, even back in the days. I know back in the 70s and 80s it was wild all over the US, like in New York and places like that. But now it's getting back to those times again. And of course, with times being like that, and in the US there's so many people making money and more people becoming millionaires every day. But then you have people that are on the low end that don't understand what's being done, don't understand about investments and stocks and bonds and everything else, crypto. You know, all they know is crime, and they're going to jump on these opportunities. There's so many Pookies, Rays, Crip Macs. no offense to Crip Mac, but you know, so many of that happening. I'm sure it's easy money for them. Now, the people that were marrying the Filipinos, they will receive an upfront fee and also monthly payments from their spouses. So imagine that. Of course, the money was meant to keep them quiet, but I'm just imagining, right? Say if I'm Pookie myself, and somebody approaches me and tell me that I can live with a Filipina, because I'm sure these situations happen. You know, they say you can choose to live with her if you want, or some may not want to do that. But say if someone approached me and says, you know what, I can even live with someone, right? She's going to pay the rent, because some situations are like this. She's going to pay the rent. She's going to cook me food, right? And I can have sexual relations with her if I wanted to. It's a win-win, you know. But still, what happens is most guys are going to, you know, they're going to say, where do I sign up for things like that? And the crazy thing is they would probably give it to them just to keep things running smoothly, because that's what they usually do. They set up situations to where it's easier for the Filipina to get a green card. So the people that were referred to the foreign clients, they would get $2,000 for each referral. So business was sweet. A lot of guys, definitely in those areas where it was happening, I'm sure the people that were finding the people were going to those areas. And not only those areas, you know, you could even find other people in different areas. You can even find people that from all nationalities that would get down with that. You know, someone offers you $10,000, or maybe not 10,000, even 5. Guys will jump all over it. Also, this agency, what would happen, and the ringleader was genius. She would actually arrange fake weddings, and she did this. She arranged fake weddings with photos, everything needed for immigration. You know, we go to immigration, they want to see the wedding photos. They want to question you and find out, when did you guys meet? They want you to tell a song and a dance. They had it all figured out. Wedding photos, everything you need. Even with even probably down to the wedding photos that shows like a wedding singer to make it look really official. And then they have the witnesses, everything ready. They were really on it. So if the Americans became unresponsive, or didn't want to play along, you know, they would, after that, they would file with the Violence Against Women's Act to get the green card. And this is wild, you know, because this is something actually that kind of stemmed from feminism. And they made it easy for the scammers too. You know, they said, hold up, this is out there. They signed up with it and got it done. So what happens is the VAWA provision permits non-citizens to apply for legal permanent resident status without their spouses being involved. So that's amazing. I mean, the way they did it, they actually figured all of this out. Very genius, by the way. They figured it out, and I'm sure they knew for a while. And they've been doing this for many years, I'm sure. So, you know, over the course of, say if it's over the course of 6 years, right? Even 10 years. 8 million, still a lot of money. It's nothing to laugh at. These people lived a very good lifestyle doing this. And I'm sure the people that were getting the people lived a very good lifestyle. I mean, everybody was living it up, you know, until everything crumbles down. And that's what happened with this. But anyway, these guys had it all figured out. And just to let you know, Filipinos, they're one of the largest group of immigrants in the U.S. You know, and it's been like that for a while. And this crime actually makes sense for a lot of guys. You know, it makes sense for a lot of guys because the maximum that most of them are getting is 5 years. So think about all the crimes that happen in the U.S., right? Guys going down for drug cases, getting 30, 40 years. Guys getting 2, 3 life sentences for drugs or for being in gangs. But then you can turn around and commit marriage fraud and get 5 years. Which one are you going to choose, right? So imagine going up to a Pookie and a Ray Ray and they knowing and telling them. Could you imagine how they approach some of them saying, oh, look, the maximum you're going to get is 5 years. If you get caught, oh, no problem, sign me up. I'm getting what, how many? I'm going to get 10,000 for this? This is a cakewalk for me. But not even just that. To people committing the crimes, because they all know it was a crime. To people doing it, if they know in their head they're only getting 5 years, which I'm sure the main people that did this knew, that's why they were okay with it. Make a quick 8 million, get 5 years in jail, you get out, you go ahead and do something else with your life. But anyway, guys, I wouldn't suggest this on anyone. But you know, with all the hustles in the world that you can go down and get much more time, I don't suggest anyone do crime, but in a way, this kind of was worth it. Sounds crazy, but I'm just realistic. I'm a realist. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation by PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And I also have a packages for working at home. So you'll see them there. You can book it there. You can get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. Once again, that's foxtonomy.creator-spring.com, and get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. There's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.